Yeah. All right. That's a great answer. Very well said. I think, Lindy, just the general, what we've seen in a week of offering buyouts, but also, as the congresswoman suggested, firing people, impugning them, and suggesting that they're not good workers in some ways. That may be a little bit overstatement, but that's certainly the impression a lot of federal workers have. And at the Justice Department, for instance, firing prosecutors in a way that's going to cause more people to quit. What's your general view of that basket of things that the administration has done?
Well, I think the character assassination is not a good idea. I was most concerned about the firing of the inspector generals. Even Chuck Grassley, of all people, came out and said, you didn't give the grace period. You should have given us a heads up before you went ahead and did this. Although I will say there's a lot of unnecessary there's a layer of federal employees whose utility we should probably scrutinize. We saw a chart recently published showing that a lot of them don't even bother showing up. And then they think it's it's asking too much of them to show up when we have service workers, when we have everyday Americans showing up every single day. Asking them to show up 5 days a week is suddenly too much for them. And also, there was a viral video of a federal employee who was a part-time influencer. Did you see that, Mark?
I read a reference to it on Twitter. I didn't
Right.
see it.
She was just sobbing
Yeah.
because she has to show up to work now. I mean,
Yeah.
these are not the kind of people who should be slurping from the public trough.